Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week, where I'm going to be looking at this guy. It's Whirl, part of the 30th anniversary line of Transformers. This is the Voyager class redo of the old deluxe Autobot Whirl. So he's quite an odd character from the start, because Whirl and Roadbuster always were kind of like the odd ones out in the Transformers line, but so he is quite an odd one as well still. Now, I got this guy from B&M Home Bargains, which is like a bargain shop chain in the UK. We just recently started stocking a load of these Voyagers for about £12, I think I paid for him, so it's like half price from the recommended retail price of this dude. So yeah, he's a very decent. It's quite a lovely blue helicopter. The blade spins a treat, and he's got a cockpit that opens, and it's got some nice details in there. But he is a little bit gappy in this plane mode. But other than a plane helicopter, God, that spins nice though. That's a nice spin to it. And then he comes with a virtual plethora of weapons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. What can I count? 4, yeah, I think it's 4. Might have lost one along the way. They range from the really good looking weapon to some bad looking weapon. They've all got like posts, and some have ports, and they have C-clips on them. So, in theory you can, peg them together, but unlike Roadbuster and, Age of Extinction Hound, there's no kind of satisfying uber weapon to be formed here. It's just kind of oddness that goes with this. I've never had the original Whirl, and so I don't really know if these weapons are the same as what you had originally. I presume they are, because they are a bit weird. So yeah, that's basically him. He's got quite loads of nice little details. He's got stickers. I'm not keen on stickers, mostly because I suck at stickering on, so I'll put the stickers on. I'm not putting them all in the recommended places, but a close approximation of this, and then just places I wanted to stick him in. So anyway, yeah, let's get him transformed. Now he does do this little thing here where you can move these legs back when you transform him to give him a third gear walk, I think it's pronounced, mode. So he's a come on. I also sometimes feel like I'm going to break his legs. I'll almost split one of them just doing this kind of manoeuvre. So let's just get these feet out. It's a good start. So yeah, so we just unpeg that, move that, peg that back in. Yeah, that's one. Now unpeg, slide, peg back in. That's the other. So this is kind of go while we get his arms out as well. So for all you people who are into that Robotech Macross madness, you can have that type of thing coming at you. It looks like a demented robotic daddy long legs. That's what it looks like. So yeah, there's that. Then we can just from here, and then you just slide his waist back down, and his legs are in position. We'll take a more normal stance. Let's see. We've got some double jointing going on this thing here. Got a nice little gear system. back here, and we split this up. So we split this up. Those. Fold those back. This now goes on a double hinge and flips around. So yeah, this is the only one I've picked up from the sale. Didn't really have much Manola at the time, so I just wanted one, and you know, I'm a big fan of more than VCI at the moment, so I think Whirl's one of your stand-up characters in that, so you know, I did have to pick up a Whirl eventually. And this is him here. This is him. So isn't he a strange creation? I mean, he goes back really to his G1 roots here, and just becomes this. He's a very robot. You know, proper chicken leg stance, and ready to be, you know, a bit odd. So he's got a nice bit of his head sculpt. I really quite like it. It's just quite enjoyable. Just big, long, one-eyed headset unit. You know, it's just really quite cool. Pincer hands, I'm not that keen on them. You know, I do like, you know, how they've gone back to, you know, the more G1 style, but I would have myself preferred it if they would have gone for the more curvy, big scissor choppy hand from, you know, style Whirl from the comic books. So it doesn't quite hit those design cues. So yeah, he's got his weapons again. Generally, there's lots of little posts you can peg these into, or posts, ports, peg the ports and posts. You can have all that going on. Let's see. Let's not use that one. Like this minigun. And then with this, you can fold his arm back down again, his hand back out, his claw back out again, and this speed camera looking thing can attach to his hand. It's kind of that way or that way. Attach it that way or that way. I really think it'd look better if it was that way around, but it doesn't go in like that. So yeah, that's the way it slots in. So yeah, you can have a gun hand. Always like a gun hand, and I don't know if it's just a happy accident or it's a design feature. But these holes, so you know, so they can save on plastic. You can actually, there's places you can just about get a C-clip in there. I mean, I would think it was on purpose if it could hold these other clips that are very prominent on there, and there's a lot of wasted space that you could have put clips on, but they're not. But that just about squeezes in there, and that can just about squeeze in there for some hip firing accents, hip firing accents. That's what we like. Yeah, so he's got, all in all, he's got a really good range of motion. He's that odd enough that you could just, you know, he really stands out in your collection of just because he's just this gangly, chicken-legged, awkward looking, like, yeah, I'm a robot. He's a robot. He's definitely, you know. Whereas the quite, a lot of Transformers are very humanized. You know, they have a lot of human proportions and, you know, faces, even if they have visors or you know, face plates. They're still very human-like in a motive, but this guy is very robot-esque. It is. But one thing I've found, and I don't know if this is just mine or this is a question of the day really, is mine smells. He's definitely got an odour to him. It's quite a weird smell, and I don't know if that's the stickers or if somehow the fire damage or smoke damage, and that's why they were a bargain on B&M. So I don't know if any of you bought your Voyagers from B&M and your Transformers have got a bit of a smell for him. I mean, it's not a bad smell, but it's definitely an odour, and I don't think none of my other Transformers have a smell, but this definitely has a bit of a whiff to him. And even if he's like a couple of metres away, I can still, you know, what's that smell? And it's like, oh, that's Whirl. It's Whirl, he's got a bit of smell, so I don't know, it's kind of, we like to lick our toys to, you know, denote ownership. You know, I've licked it, now it's mine. I don't want to lick this guy. So that's a shame, because it never really means he's actually, you know, fully going to be mine, because I'm just a bit off put by the smell. So yeah, if you got it from B&M, please tell me if your Whirl smells, or, you know, reversely, if you didn't get your Whirl from B&M, if you got it from another retail place, or, you know, another country or whatever, and yours doesn't smell, or it does smell, just let me know. Does your Whirl smell? Mine does. I find that slightly off-putting. Anyway, that's been Transformer of the Week. That's been Whirl. Smell you later, internets.